Hey YouTube, it's your girl Lovelyti. So as you guys all know, I've been out here in DC for the past few days filming my docu-series and also keeping up with everything that's going on with the Justice or Else rally that's going down on 10/10. So I found out that Philip from a Vice show was here as well, and we've been friends for a while. He's like the male version of me, honey. He's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. So I figured, why not, hook up, hang out,
Wait a minute.
What?
Male version of you and not me.
I'm the female version of him. That's what he was
saying.
No,
man, you're T. I'm Philip. I'm not no male version of you.
Okay, you see how he do? He don't cut off my little intro and everything else.
No. We look
okay,
over
right.
here at Vice Show TV. We have fun. We do our videos.
That's
and
true.
Nothing is scripted here.
Yeah.
Most of you who don't know me, some of you hate me. My name is Philip. I am on the Advice Show TV media with a common sense approach. Make sure you check out my Why Hyena Hood Rat videos because I am the Why Hyena Hood Rat reporter. I will let you know.
Whisperer.
And I'm the whisperer
there
too.
You go.
well, I did one video where the dude would smack the hell out the hood rat. And he was the whisperer, so I don't want to take his
you don't want to take his credit.
The dude from New York. He smacked on that. You remember that video?
I remember that. I didn't
yeah,
know about
like that. Yeah. So I don't want to steal. I want to smack me in the face. Okay, so but we here for Justice or Else, and it was cool meeting T. It was cool because what
got
you
my
see,
tea, honey.
what you see, is what you get on the video, and what you see is what you get with her. She cool people. She down to earth. She not sedity or none of that other stuff. She good people. So I just want to make sure that everyone know that.
So me and Philip are over here. I'm sipping my tea, honey. You know how I do. So I don't have my normal tea sipper mug, but his wife was nice enough to pour me a glass of tea. So we're over here sipping on some tea. And I got some stuff that I want to talk to my audience about and also to the Vice TV show audience as well. We've just been out here doing our thing in DC. DC is a beautiful city. We've met a lot of really, really good people. But we had an incident that we had to come on camera and rant about, honey. So let's go ahead and get started.
Well. Let me tell y'all, so I always talk about support black people. I love black people. God knows I do.
Love my people.
But sometimes black people get on my last nerve. And this what happened. We went up to a prestigious black university, Howard University.
HBCU.
Yes. And we went there because we was informed they was going to have a town hall style meeting prior to the Justice or Else event that's supposed to be happening tomorrow. If you're going, make sure you attend. The people coming in every single day. The brothers are very nice. The sisters are very nice. Mm-hmm. So I hope you guys can go to that event. But anyway, so we get there, meet up with T. We get to talking with people and everything. And then T, what happened from there?
So from there, we're meeting with some of the college students, and I will say there were 3 nice gentlemen who decided to interview with us. We had gotten some of the interviews on tape. And then, even before then, we were trying to talk to certain people. People kind of being standoffish, which is cool because not everybody wants to get on camera. We understand that. But then it started raining. So the rain came out of nowhere. Like my hair, honey, was, fried, dyed, and laid to the side. But once the rain came down, now I got my Afro puff. So we had equipment and everything else. So we wanted to go inside the building and just kind of, dry off. So when we went up in there, the lady offered us tickets to go in and go see the rally. So we're like, okay, cool, let's all go up in there. So we got 4 of our tickets. We get ready to walk in. And all of a sudden, bootleg top flight security want to come and start yelling, talking about, you right there with the media, you need to come back here. And I'm like, we're not with media. We're just going to go in there and go, sit and watch the show until the rain is over. And he was like, well, I don't care what you're trying to do. He was like, you're not taking a camera in there. So we're not going in there to record. And then he just starts going off. And I'm the type of person, I will never allow anybody to put me in a negative situation or turn me into the angry black woman. That's not how I get down. So I just walked away from the situation because I just didn't want to be bothered. So you know what? I was like, this is funny. This is coming from a black university. And I just walked off. Now, Philip, Araceli, and his wife, they stayed there to kind of, talk to them and kind of explain what we were doing. So you can go ahead and take it from there.
Well, first of all, he wasn't just want to make sure we put out the right information. He wasn't type of flight security. He was Howard University police. And he was a black cop. Because, we talk about police on this channel and we say how they treat us. Well, you know what? That was a black cop being straight horrible to us. Now, we always talk about, we need to be more in the media and we need to control our narratives because Fox News Channel says this and CNN says that.
Right.
And when you have people who are trying to get out there in black media to cover an event who's not going to try to spin it a certain way, then you have people at a supposedly black university basically tell black people, get out of here and go in the rain, because it was raining cats and dogs.
It was pouring, y'all.
Now look, I'm going, T was dressed up in the way she was dressed. I try to be professional as possible because I know as a black man, you got to do 10 things better than everybody else because just of who we are and how society look at us. But it wasn't white folks that threw us out in the rain. It was black folks. Black folks.
And told Araceli they don't give a damn about our equipment. They don't care if our equipment gets wet. They don't care if our equipment gets ruined. We shouldn't even buy it. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
But I bet you if we was with CNN, if we was with ABC News, they probably would have welcomed us with open arms. But when you see a black woman and a black man, we're coming, we're dressed well, we're carrying ourselves well, very respectful. We were very, nice to all the students that we ran across and that we met. But the way they came off was just so disrespectful. I'm really disappointed. I did not expect to be kicked out at Howard University out in the rain. And when I tell you, I live in LA, so it barely ever rains. Like, I was just surprised. It was coming down pouring. It wasn't like little trinkling. It was lightning, thunder. Anything could have happened. We have electrical equipment. They literally just put us out and told us to get up off their campus. So it's really, really sad that when we see our own, we're so quick to throw our own under the bus. We're so quick to disrespect our own. But then in the same breath, we'll sit here and scream Black Lives Matter. In the same breath, we'll scream and be upset about the white man, about this and that. But then we're treating our own like trash, and it's not okay. So I was just really, really upset. So I feel like we need to make this video and let everybody know what happened at Howard University.
Yeah, because this is my thing, and I don't want to piggyback what she said. Good and well, if you see a white reporter show up, I guarantee you they won't do that. They'll be like, oh yes sir, it's over here, like a slave. Always acting like some slaves. We talk about, like T said about how racist treat us, but you know what? We don't treat ourselves right, and that's the truth. And we cooning now. We both got our coon hats on. We both got our coon awards, so we cooning together, right? So the end of the world's happening because we cooning. Well, because if you say anything that black people do to you, you're cooning,
right?
But yet black people took time out of their day and their lives to come to an event to try to show something positive. Because we say we don't see Fox trying to show anything positive, or CNN or MSNBC or any other stuff, unless they could spin it to some sort of racial divide. Because in the black community, we do have a lot of issues that we need to fix.
Right.
And one of the issues that I kept hearing the brothers talk about, for those of you who love to troll, is the violence within our community and how we need to fix that, because I'm still pissed about that 5-month-old girl getting killed in Cleveland. I'm very upset about that, and those brothers are addressing those situations. It's not just about racism. It's about issues in our community. It's about creating businesses, economic empowerment, getting our kids on the straight and narrow, fixing our homes, fixing our family structure. That's what we need to be focusing on. That's what these brothers are trying to discuss, because I hit the streets talking to these brothers and sisters today in D.C. to find out exactly what are they here for. Are they here for a feel-good message? Or are they here for something that you actually want to take back to your community and make some sort of change? Because the black community, as we speak, is dying. It is dying every day. I mean, this is not right to have your legacy to be world star hip-hop, loving hip-hop Atlanta or New York or whatever, housewives or who twerking or who doing whatever dance you got going on. That's all we do as black people. And what are we doing to improve anything? Well, we got $1 trillion coming through our hands, and yet we're a consumer of everything and a producer of nothing.
Yeah, biggest spenders.
That's right.
And I think for me, I was really hurt. It took me so much to not cry. I was just really upset, because I feel like, we want to bring out the positive messages as well. I always say, there's nothing wrong with watching reality TV. There's nothing wrong with doing recaps. There's nothing wrong with talking about ratchet news, but there has to be a balance. And I know on my channel, I was trying to have a balance. Same with Philip when he does his news media and stuff like that. He tries to have a balance as well. So it's I don't want to just focus on doing a bunch of negative stories or a bunch of recaps. I also want to bring y'all into what I'm doing out here, something positive, because a lot of my subscribers, they can't come out out here to DC, but they want to know what's going on. They want to be in the thick of it all. So it's like, that's why we really went out there, you know, to go talk to the people, to go engage with people, to let them know who we are and things like that. And then for somebody to just literally just slap us in the face and just kick us out in the rain was just foul. You know, it's foul. And it's just like, you know, how as a black man are you okay with talking to somebody like that and treating somebody like that? And one thing I learned when I moved to LA, and like I always tell y'all, is that you never judge anybody because you never know who somebody is. At the end of the day, you treat everyone from the busboy at the restaurant wiping down your tables to the little boy saying down the street. You treat everybody with respect because you don't know who that person related to. You don't know how much clout that person or their family may have. And when that man talked to us like that, I'm like, he must not know. Like, we both have a huge YouTube audience, and I'm definitely going to let my voice be heard. I'm definitely going to let my opinion be stated, because how we were treated was just totally disrespectful. It was uncalled for. Now, if we came in like some hood rats and like some hood boogers, you know what I'm saying, we weren't dressed well, we were, you know, harassing folks, that's one thing. And it would have even made sense had he said, okay, y'all can go into the event, y'all can go watch what's going on, but if you get caught recording, you'll be kicked out. I would have respected that. Then for him to make this whole scene as if we were going there with cameras to record. And at that point, all our camera equipment was put away because it was raining. So we didn't have no cameras in hand. The only thing we were holding was our tripod. And they watched us go up there and get the tickets. So at that point, if they didn't want us in there, he could have went to the ticket booth and said, well, you know what? They can't come in because they have camera equipment. They have a tripod. He waited until we were walking towards the door and until there was a bunch of people to make a big scene. So I'm just very, very disappointed at Howard University. I did not expect to be treated like that, especially when I came out there to do something positive. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a positive high this whole time. DC has been treating me well. So for us to get treated like that at a historically black college, I'm just utterly disappointed in the whole entire situation.
Well, you know, for me, that didn't really surprise me none, because I know how some black folks can be. So black folks will attack black folks faster than a racist will attack a black folk, and that's the truth. I mean, most of the people who have done things to me in my life has been black folks. It haven't been racist white folks. And I know some black people get mad that I said that, but it's the truth. Because it wasn't a racist white cop that did that. It was a black cop. Straight up, in our face, doing this sort of thing. So, you know, we got to deal with these things when we talk. But you know what? At the end of the day, that's fine. Put me out in the rain. I'm good with that. I lived. I mean, it's not like acid was coming out of the sky. I'm right. Cool with that. But this is what I do. When people do certain things to me, I just put it in my little list and write it down. And then later on, if God so see to bless us to be at a certain point, I know that you're not going to get anything out of me. Just right. That simple. Because you never know. You could be here one day, but then tomorrow you could be here. Mm-hmm. Who knows? A philanthropist could come up one day and say, you know what? I like what you guys do. Here's about a few $1 million. Make a company. You never know. That could happen. Right. That's happened to a lot of people. And then you go from point A to point B. Now all of a sudden, and people knowing who you are or whatever, now you want to talk to us now. No. If you can't talk to me at this level, you sure can't talk to me past this one. You know, when you're showing your body. You know, like the old people say, he just showed his behind. That's all he did.
Well, like they say in the South, the same folks you see on your way up, same folks you see on your way down. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why you don't treat people any type of way. Mm-hmm. You know, like, we didn't get paid to come out there, you know, and interview. Like, we took time out our day. We could have been sightseeing, tell you the truth. Like, all our work for the docuseries is really done. You know, we could have just been sightseeing, going out to eat, doing us. But we said, now, when we got contacted about the rally and about what was going on at Howard University, we put aside our time to go down there. You know what I'm saying? Go support the students, to go check out what was going on. So to be treated like that, to me, was just totally disrespectful. But like you said, you're not shocked by it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we are quicker to attack our own, disrespect our own, than we are other races of people. You know, because I swear, had I been Becky Honey and came up there with some blonde hair and everything else, they wouldn't have said anything. They probably would have escorted me in, found me a seat and everything else. But, you know, because I'm black, I'm natural, you know, we're there. It's like they just did not understand what was going on and why we would even be interested in covering something like this. You know, but we're the same ones who complain about the mainstream media not telling our story. And then when somebody with an audience comes to tell your story, y'all kick them out. And
this is why when some of you guys say, why don't you do more positive stories? This is why. Because a lot of you don't want to watch it, and then when we try to talk about it, you know, look at what happens. But that's fine. We're going to keep doing our thing. But
Right. We gonna keep mixing it up. We still gonna come with the positive and everything else and the crazy news stories. Because this is YouTube and we still gonna do our thing. But it's been a blessing to actually meet Philip face to face and hang out with him and hang out with his lovely wife. We've just had a really really good time, and this is how it should be. It should be YouTubers, especially Black YouTubers, coming together. Not having beef and drama and all that nonsense. And that's why I will always deal with somebody who's positive, who's doing something, who's trying to build something, before I deal with anybody who's just not about nothing.
And also, it's been a pleasure to meet T. I'm glad to meet you.
Thank you.
And because, like I said, I love to join up with people, do positive things. And
Right.
this is a Black woman that's doing something positive, and I can't help but say, you know what? Got to join with another sister. We all in the same thing anyway. Let's help each other out,
Right.
use each other's resources, strengths, things like that. So, it's been definitely nice meeting you, and
Right.
we'll do
We're gonna
more
do some
things
more.
in the
I'm
future.
definitely coming to Trifling, Texas, honey.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where they're at. So I'm definitely coming to visit. I gotta see Texas.
Trifling, Texas. No,
That's what I call it on my channel.
I'm gonna call it trifling. No offense. I'm gonna call it trifling, DC. Ever since I've been here, y'all rude as hell. Okay, you run over people on the street. You charge people $15 to $20 to park places. Y'all crazy over here. Back in Houston, we don't do that. We got parking lots.
Southern hospitality, honey.
We
You up north.
speak to people and say how you doing. We got all this stuff, and like I said, I can't say y'all live here in DC. Oh Lord,
See,
no.
now he ran the Raven.
No,
I love
no,
DC up until this
it's
moment.
no,
I had
it's
a
too
good time.
expensive.
I love DC, honey. But that's his opinion, and he has the right to his opinion.
And you doggone right, I got an opinion of mine. In Houston, we don't act like that.
We're definitely gonna go down to Houston. I want some Southern hospitality and some Southern, home cooked meals. He's just been bragging about Houston this whole time. He's ready to go back down south. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. We don't want this video to be too long. Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts and everything else about what happened to us at Howard University. And will you guys be attending Justice or Else tomorrow on 10/10/2015?
And remember, as always, hit us up in the comments, and for future commentaries, subscribe.
Deuces.
Everybody, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins, and you're probably wondering why I'm sitting in my car with my seatbelt on. The reason I'm sitting in my car is because I'm sitting on, I think Fairmount Street at Howard University. Today we were supposed to hold an event at Howard, our Black Wealth Matters Forum, and I didn't know everything about the details. I worked through a liaison who worked with somebody who worked with the administration. And lo and behold, I got a call from one of my friends on the faculty who said, your event's been canceled. And I said, it's been canceled, but I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I've already flown out here. I've sent, we spent thousands of dollars to get ready for the event. And it turns out that somehow, some way, I think the number of RSVPs might have spooked them, or they just, for whatever reason, just said no after we'd been told yes. And so I'm just confused. I'm a little confused, and I just want to say I'm so sorry to anybody who came out here. I'm really feeling bad because I had people email me and tell me they were flying from other parts of the country to be out here. Now a lot of people are here also for Minister Farrakhan's event tomorrow, which makes it a worthwhile trip for me because I love Minister Farrakhan, you know that. But I feel kind of bad for those who came out here, and if you're one of those people, I am so sorry. I will make it up to you. If you are mad at me, please feel free to email me. My email is boyce@boycewatkins.com. You can email me and cuss me out personally, and I will absorb the cuss outery. And one thing I will say is that I'm trying not to say too much because I'm really upset, because this is not the first time that Howard University's administration has just done something that didn't make any sense to me. I still remember my friend and I were trying to apply for a job here when we came out of graduate school, and I remember that it took them far longer than other universities to even get back with us. I remember some other weird things that have happened, and I know this year the students are complaining about the administration, and And I just think that there's just something about the management, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's not a good look. I've always been a supporter, but now I'm just sitting here kind of confused because I don't get what happened here. The space is right there; it's wide open. Nobody's using it, from what I understand. So I don't see why they can't let the people who spent their time to come out here go into the building. But that's neither here nor there. It's not my building. But in case you want to know, this is one of the reasons why I enjoy teaching you through the Black Business School and the Black Wealth Boot Camp, because I don't have to deal with this bureaucracy. This bureaucracy really pisses me off, to be honest with you, and it gets in the way of people learning and getting what they need. So I decided to come straight to the internet to tell you guys this and to just say, I am so sorry. And once again, if you went through a lot of trouble to be here, just email me, and I promise you I'll make it up to you personally. You have my word that I will. First of all, make sure this never happens again. But then, second of all, for those who lost something, I will make it up to you. I promise. But take care. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Please take care. God bless. I'm gone. Peace.